Hello and welcome. My name is Natalie from the ANZ Institutional Banking team in Australia. Thank you for joining me today as I take you through our ANZ Transactive Global mobile webinar, designed to help you get the most out of your ANZ Transactive Global experience. Before I begin, I would like to acknowledge that I'm joining you from Perth, the lands of the Whadjuk people of the Noongar Nation. I also acknowledge the traditional owners of the various lands in which you are joining from today. I pay my respects to elders past and present and to any Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples joining us today. Our training webinars are designed to provide you with information and resources to help unlock the full potential of ANZ Transactive Global, a digital web and mobile solution designed to simplify your banking experience. In today's webinar, I'll be demonstrating the features within our ANZ Transactive Global mobile app. This includes installing and logging into the app securely, payment approvals and obtaining foreign currency rates, transaction history, and how to contact us via the app. Please feel free to use the Q&A option at the top of the screen to post any questions you may have. My colleagues are online and will answer as many of your questions as possible as we go. Today's training session is being recorded. The video and a copy of any questions and answers will be published in ANZ Digital Services Help in the coming days, so you can re-watch or share with any colleagues who weren't able to join us live. The last thing before we start, this session is being conducted using a training environment, which means that some of the screens and system behaviour may appear different to what you see in ANZ Transactive Global mobile app. The mobile screens used in this session are from an Apple device, and these will vary slightly to the Android version. So please keep that in mind if you have an Android device. For anything outside of Transactive Global Mobile, we'll show screens from online help. I would like to point out that when I reference ANZ Transactive Global Mobile, the web-based version, I will say web versus the mobile app version we'll be talking about today. Let's start by looking at installing the app and securely logging on. The ANZ Transactive Global app can be found in both the App Store and Google Play. It is compatible with iPhone mobile devices running on version 13 or later, and Android mobile devices running on version 9 or later. Please note the app install availability is based on your country in the App Store. For some countries, the app is not available. Start by searching ANZ Transactive Global in your App Store, tapping on Get or Install and following the prompts to complete the installation. Please note that downloading and using the mobile app, you may be subject to your relevant mobile data usage plan stipulated by your mobile telecommunications provider. Any potential charges in this regard are solely your responsibility. Once the app has successfully installed, you can now log on using your existing ANZ Transactive Global user web ID and password. Now you are logged in, let's look at two-factor authentication. Security devices are not required for all users, but ANZ strongly recommends the use of a security device at all times, as they provide an increased layer of security via two-factor authentication, or 2FA. 2FA confirms your digital identity using a combination of something you know, your password, and something you have, a security device. Use of both means that even if an unauthorised person obtains your password, that piece of information alone is insufficient to access your ANZ digital services. ANZ offers two types of security devices, a physical token and an ANZ digital key, as shown on the screen. A security device allows you to approve payments, direct debits, trade instruments, and get rates on the ANZ Transactive mobile app, minimising the use of a physical token and security device. There is additional information on this topic available in ANZ Digital Services Help. Many of you will be familiar with physical tokens or Transactive Global, the device on the left-hand side. This is a handheld device that resembles a calculator and enables you to log on and authenticate activities and transactions using a PIN to generate either an e-signature or a one-time passcode. The second 2FA method is the ANZ digital key, which is the device on the right of the screen. This is our digital security device in the format of app. which can be installed on your camera-enabled mobile device and allows you to log on and authenticate ANZ digital channel activities and transactions using Face ID, fingerprint, or PIN. Using an ANZ digital key as a digital token replaces the need to carry a physical device. It is possible to have both a token and an ANZ digital key, and for some users it may be beneficial to have both device types. For example, in the case of a mobile network outage or coverage issue, the ANZ digital key could be unavailable, but the token should work. Alternatively, depending on the frequency of use, the token battery can last up to 5 years. So if it runs out unexpectedly, then your digital key would be available. You can request a security device at any time by completing an amend user request in the service request menu of the web-based ANZ Transactive Global. Please note it is a requirement that all security device users must have a completed Know Your Customer or KYC identity verification with ANZ to approve payments and direct debits. We're now going to look at enabling two-factor authentication. To enable two-factor authentication, or 2FA, we're going to show some steps in just a moment. So from the home screen, tap Settings, Security, then enable two-factor authentication login. This will prompt a one-time password or OTP from your security device. Enter this number into the Transactive Global mobile app to complete the addition of this security feature. Biometrics can also be enabled in ANZ Transactive Global mobile. This uses your stored touch or Face ID for Apple and fingerprint recognition for Android, replacing the need to use your user ID and password to access the app. From the same security screen, let's enable Face ID. Tap Menu on the Settings, tap Security, and slide the point across to enable. Enter your ANZ Transactive Global password and submit. Next time you log on, Face ID will be required rather than your ANZ Transactive Global user ID and password. Let's now take a look at getting started and navigating the ANZ Transactive Global app. The menu tab in the top left-hand side of any screen can be used to access your menu options based on your ANZ Transactive Global web permissions. You will have the same access in the app. The following menu options are available. Notifications, where you can view news, announcements, and service notifications. Accounts, allow real-time account balances, including current and prior day account transactions. Deposits, view the status of term deposits you have access to. Loans, where you can view loan facility details, including pricing information, facility borrowers, interest cycles, and fees. Approvals, view and approve or reject payments, direct debits, and trade transactions pending approval. Rates, where you can get a dynamic foreign currency rate for your approved payments. History, view the status of payments, which includes international payment tracking and trade transactions for up to 30 days. Settings, manage and update your user preferences, including enabling, disabling your biometric credentials to access the app. Contact us. Use this feature to speak with an ANZ representative or retrieve our customer service contact numbers for inquiries. More features will be added in future releases as we continue to improve the app. I will now take you through each menu option in a bit more detail. Starting with notifications. This is where you can view news, important announcements, and service notifications sent to you by ANZ. Tap on a notification to view the full message. Tap Close to exit the notification. If required, you can tap Read More or click here to view the hyperlink in the web browser. Moving on to the Accounts menu, here you can view real-time account balances, including current and prior day transactions. Set and order your favourite accounts and search through your list of accounts. Tap the three dots on the top right-hand corner to reveal menu options. Let's tap Reorder Accounts. Tap on the desired account and add it to your favourite account list. Tap Move and then the green tick to confirm. The accounts will now appear in this list next time you log in. The Loans menu will provide viewing access to loan facilities, including details, pricing information, borrower facilities, interest cycles and fees. Tap Loans from the main menu, then tap a loan facility. There are three tabs across the top of the page. The Summary tab will show the loan amount, dates, pricing options and borrower facilities. The Loan tab, which I can't show you the details of today, is where you can view loans in the facility, and the Fees tab displays multiple fee types available to you. You can also tap on the drop-downs to view more information. Let's now take a look at the Approvals menu. Within the Approvals screen, you can view, approve or reject payments, direct debits and trade transactions in a pending approval status. We're going to look at how to approve multiple payments first, direct debits or trade transactions. To navigate to your pending approvals, tap Approvals from the main menu. Search through the list using any of the labels on the screen, such as payment day, date, amounts, type and name as shown here. Tick multiple transactions you wish to approve, tap Approve and then tap Yes to confirm the approval. As you can see here, the Approve with ANZ Digital Key option appears, prompting the approver to log into the ANZ Digital Key app to retrieve the code for release of the payment. To approve a single payment, sorry, I'm just waiting for the video to catch up. To approve a single payment, tap on a payment from the approval screen. Tap Approve and tap Yes to confirm. The final approval will be required to approve with their security device for release of the payment, and I won't show this screen today as it's the same as the one we just saw. Our Rates menu offers the option to search and view your list of payments pending a foreign currency rate. You can also obtain dynamic foreign currency rates for cross-country payments funded from an Australian or New Zealand domiciled account. To access this, tap Rates from the main menu. A list of payments pending a foreign currency rate will be listed. Tap on a payment to view the payment details. Tap Get Rate and a rate will be displayed. Tap Accept. You will need to provide a one-time passcode using your security device or accept this rate in the ANZ Digital Key the first time you get a rate. To search and view historical approved payments, direct debits, or trade instruments, our History screen will provide the status of payments, including international payment tracking, direct debits, and trade transactions that have been processed. Tap History from the menu screen. This screen will default to 7 days of transactions, which can be changed by following these steps. Tap Filter on the top right-hand corner. Modify your search using the different search criteria such as payment type, payment status, and value date, noting up to 30 days can be selected. International payment tracking is also available within this menu option. This feature allows you to track your successfully submitted cross-border payments end-to-end journey via Swift GPI in near real time. You can view the instructing bank, intermediary bank, and beneficiary bank details, cumulative deductions, processing durations, and timestamp when the payment was created to the beneficiary. Within the history menu, filter transactions by payment type. Tap International within the status tab completed. Tap on the payment to view the details. Tap the beneficiaries on the top menu to view details. Then payment tracking. In this example, it shows the payment as in progress in the status bar. The next menu we will now take a look at is deposits. This is a new feature we have recently added, which allows you to search and view the status of term deposits you have access to. Search through deposits using any of the labels on the screen, such as name, account number, principal amount, or maturity date. To view the details of the deposit, tap on the three dots at the top right-hand corner to filter between outstanding, rolled over, and mature term deposits. Tap on a term deposit to view the summary of terms. And tap history to view the historical and accrued details of the term deposit for up to 30 days. The final feature I will show you is how to contact us via ANZ Transactive Global Mobile. This can be used if you require additional assistance from ANZ, and for users in Australia, it can digitally identify and verify you without needing to answer security questions or select from menu options on your phone keypad. Start by tapping Contact Us from the main menu. Tap your region, and from the drop-down menu, in this instance, tap Australia. Then tap from one of the 5 topics. A new function added to this feature is the option to report fraud or unusual activity on your account. By selecting this, you'll be provided a one-time phone number and access code, and will be directly connected with one of our customer protection team members. For those of you on the call today from other countries, when you tap your region, a list of contact numbers will be provided for you to dial. If at any time you're experiencing difficulties with ANZ Transactive Global, please refer to ANZ Digital Services status page, which provides up-to-date information about the operations of our institutional systems and services. To navigate to this page, click Help from the top right-hand corner of the ANZ Transactive Global web-based. Search Status Page or select Status Page Overview from the promoted articles. Select the hyperlinked status page. If we select Transactive Global, we can see the status of all functions, including the mobile device. As mentioned at the beginning of the webinar, you can view this or other recorded webinars you may have missed. This can be done through ANZ Digital Services Help also. In the search field, search Webinar and select Recorded Webinars. A list of historical webinars will be available for you to review or share with a colleague. And that brings us to the end of our mobile webinar. On the page I'm displaying is a list of our upcoming webinars, together with a QR code to register for the upcoming events. A reminder that a recording of this session, as well as the question and answers, will be added to our ANZ Digital Services help in the coming days, should you wish to revisit the topic. You can get to the ANZ Digital Services help by scanning the QR code currently on the screen, or by clicking on the help icon next time you are signed into ANZ Transactive Global. I hope this session has been of value, and we look forward to you attending our future Transactive Global training webinars. Thank you.